Australian Bitcoin exchanges must now register at Financial Intelligence Agency. Whether or not Bitcoin users think it is a good idea, governments around the world are determined to try and regulate how citizens trade their cryptocurrency. Due to this, Australian Bitcoin exchanges and number 8217 clients should now expect their service providers to focus more on compliance with bureaucracy. Australian lawmakers have ratified new legislation pertaining to the operation of Bitcoin exchanges in the land down under. The Anti-Money Laundering and Counter-Terrorism Financing Amendment Bill 2017 is meant to update Australia in number 8217's regulatory financial framework for the cryptocurrency age. First introduced back in August by the Senate, the bill gives the Australian Transaction Reports and Analysis Centre, Austrac, the power to officially regulate Bitcoin trading venues. From now on, all the exchanges in the country must be registered with thegovernment and number 8217's Financial Intelligence Agency to operate legally. Offering cryptocurrency exchange services without being registered with Austrac is now considered a criminal offence. Failure to comply with the new law carries a minimum penalty of 2 years in prison and $105,000. The maximum penalty for not registering with the agency can reach 7 years in prison and $420,000. For individuals as well as in $2 1 million fine for a company. Ramification of Austrac registration be having to register with the Australian government and number 8217's Financial Intelligence Agency. Bitcoin exchanges will have to follow regulations similar to banks and other fiat cash businesses. While one might argue that this move gives Bitcoin exchanges the same standing as established financial institutions and thus elevates the status of cryptocurrency trading in Australia, it DOESN and number 8217 seem to offer any new protection or security for clients. At the same time, this can force businesses to shift their focus from offering the best service to making sure they follow the government and number 8217's dictates. Exchanges now need to show they are actively pursuing plans to find and resolve any money laundering and terrorism financing risks. According to the AML KYC practices in Australia, service operators must verify the identities of their customers. They need to report all suspicious activity, international transactions, and transactions that exceed $10 to Austrac. They are also required to keep some records of transactions and customer identification for a 7 years period.